Hi there, it's a beautiful Sunday for me, and as I was sipping my iced coffee, I was thinking to share with you guys how to make a flat circle using a simple, non-complicated magic ring. I know you're getting excited. Let's start without much ado. Okay, for the magic ring, alright, we'll just loop 2 loops around your 2 fingers. Okay, we'll just loop 2 loops around 2 fingers. And then we'll have total 3 strands here on your 2 fingers. And then put your crochet needle across. Okay, hold it securely. Now, okay, we'll hold all the thread, all your yarn, with your thumb and your middle finger. Bring in this loop on your crochet needle. Secure 1 chain stitch on it before your actual stitches of the work. See? This is your magic ring. How simple, isn't it? Okay, to start with your work, I'll usually put 1 finger. To my comfort is always my ring finger, alright? I'll put 1 finger in so that it helps to give me a comfortable tension. Then with my thumb and my middle finger, I'll just hold the rest of the yarn here. Alright, so let's start with single crochets. We'll make 6 on this ring. 1, 2, and as you can see, by putting a finger here into the ring, it doesn't get your work moving around much. And it gives you a very constant kind of tension. Very comfortable without getting messy or clumsy. 3, then we have 4, 5, 6. Okay, so here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 single crochets. I'll advise beginners to put on a marker on the first stitch of every round. Okay, because as the numbers go bigger, it's very difficult to find your first stitch in each round. Okay, now we're going to close up this and make it into a circle. This is the loose strand, right? This is the loose yarn here. Okay, watch very carefully. I'm going to pull this loose yarn and see which of these 2 loops is moving. The moment we see one is moving, we will stop pulling. So do it slowly. So can you see which is moving? This one. Okay, we will now pull and tighten the one that is moving. Okay, you see it tightened, and I'm going to further tighten it. This circle is tightened. So now after it is tightened, we'll pull back out this loose yarn. Alright, and we'll join this loop over to form our first round of circle. Okay, we remove the marker, poke the crochet needle into where the marker was. Okay, we'll do 1 chain stitch. This is to join and complete the first round of the circle. Alright, you may cut off this loose strand if your work does not need cutting this does not spoil your work. Cutting this strand away does not make your stitches come off because it is a magic ring. So now we are going to do the second row. For circles, on the second row, we will increase stitches equivalent of 2 times the number of your first row. So we casted 6 single stitches. We are now going to do 12 single stitches, to mean that every stitch we will increase 1 single stitch. So this is our first single stitch. We'll put a marker. In the same stitch hole, in the same place where you made your first single stitch, put your needle through and repeat another single stitch. So there are 2 single stitches in 1 chain stitch. Okay, this is the chain stitch on top, right? So it looks like a chain. I'll call it a chain stitch. 1, the same one here, 2. Okay, at the top part of any type of stitches, it always looks like a chain. If I were to say do a single stitch on a single stitch, it's going to sound confusing, right? So I'll say put it through this chain. Okay, so coming here, 1 and another one right in the same hole, in the same chain. Do 2 in 1 chain. Okay, and we continue this until we have 12 single crochets on the second round. This is our 10th. Okay, and then the last 2 here on this chain. You want to count how many you have here. First one starting from the marker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, then we're going to seal up this row with a chain stitch. Third rows of a circle, we will increase another 6 stitches, meaning to say you started with 6. Second row you will have 12, like what we did earlier on. Third row you will have 18. Fourth you will have 24. Fifth you will have 30 stitches, etc, etc, and you go on adding 6 stitches. So on this third row we have 2 stitches on alternate chain stitch. Okay, so if I were to count before we start, how we will have 18 stitches in the following row would be, we have 2 here and then 1. We start with 2 first. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. If we start off with 2 in 1 stitch here, we will end with 1 on the last stitch. Got me? So let's start. On this third row, we are going to do, first of all, an increase single crochet on 1 chain. So we put our marker on that first stitch that we did earlier on. So we had 2 there, and then 1, 2, okay, the same hole. I have a video on 5 basic crochet stitches. You can visit the video to learn how to make these stitches. Okay, do not hold your yarn too tightly, otherwise your edges will start crinkle up. 2, 1. Okay, also not let your yarn run too loosely, otherwise your work would have a lot of holes in between. So we complete the third circle. You want to confirm if we have 18. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. Now on the next row, we will have 24 stitches. So likewise we add another 6 to this row. Okay, let's join first. Alright, so we have 1, 1, 2. Okay, if you want to count, we'll have 24 stitches here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And you continue to the next row by starting 3 single and 1 double. Keep increasing until where you're supposed to stop. Every row with 6 more stitches. Just add the number of stitches on each row with the number of stitches that you started off with. This is a simple flat circle with a simple magic ring. Hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching. Bye.